Good afternoon, my name is Dorene Petersen. I'm President of the American College of Healthcare Sciences, and I'm here today in Paraguay. It's quite hot here today. We've been visiting U.S.A wood oil distilleries and PETITGRAIN and also vetiver. So we've been having a fascinating time here in this wonderful country, and I thought it was a perfect opportunity to share with you how important it is to store your essential oils correctly. As you probably know, making essential oils is a very time-consuming and slow process, and can be extremely expensive. So you want to ensure that your essential oils are always cared for in the most accurate way, so you can ensure that they don't evaporate, that they don't oxidize, and that they don't thicken and resinify. So the first thing, most important thing, is light. You want to keep the light out of your essential oils. Now, it might be tempting to put them in pretty bottles and line them all up on the windowsill and have the sunlight shining through so you can see the different colors. You don't want to do that. You want to keep them in a dark bottle. You want to keep them capped tightly, and you want to keep them in a cool place. Some oils, like our citrus oil, we're enjoying PETITGRAIN here today, you want to keep in a really cool place because they have a really short shelf life, 6 months. You're starting to see oxidation in a citrus oil. So you don't want the temperature to fluctuate a lot and for it to get too warm for citrus. I like to keep my citrus in the fridge. You may see them thicken up just a little bit. That's fine. When you take them out of the fridge, they're going to liquefy again, and there's absolutely no harm to the oil. So that's number one, is light. Number two is air. Oxygen oxidizes all sorts of things, and you don't want air in your essential oils. So you don't want to leave it uncapped. You don't want to leave the bottle out in the open for too long. You want to ensure that the lid is on tight, and you also want to ensure that the space between where the essential oil is in the bottle and the top of the bottle is not too deep. So you don't want a lot of air space in the top of your bottles. Headspace. Now this is important, particularly if you're buying your oils in large quantities. Not so important if you're buying in a smaller quantity, because you tend to use them up. We hope you do. And but if you're buying in, say for example, some 16-ounce sizes, you don't want to reduce it down to 8 and then leave that amount of headspace for all that oxygen to start oxidizing the essential oil. So the first thing's light. The second thing is oxygen or air. We've talked a little bit about temperature when we talked about sunlight, but it's really important to keep your oils at a regulated temperature. So you really want to keep them. I like to keep my oils definitely under about 50 degrees, 60 degrees. The citrus oils, keep them even cooler. So as long as you follow those rules, your essential oil should last for as long as you want to use them. And remember, keep your citrus oils in the fridge.